All right, so here we are with another episode of Minecraft. This is one of the first episodes in a long time, and also the first one on 1.21. So we will be checking out the temple trial things and all that stuff. Spoiler, I really like them. The last time I did a video, we were working on covering up the creeper farm, which I'm happy to report is still not done and has turned into a ridiculously large building and not to scale at all. I don't know how this happens. If it was like 10% smaller, I think it would be fine, but it's so large. But there's also not much I can do about it, but soldier on and hope that it looks fine. The colors are a bit much, but also you don't want to sit here and listen to me complain about my building, or at least not the whole video. I did at one point see this creeper popping up on my save menu, and so I was a little bit alarmed, but as you can see, we survived without losing everything. Before I head off to the temple trial things, I wanted to upgrade my armor, so it was a little bit better. I really miss my boots and my pants, everything that I lost over the months to the lava or despawning. So right now I only have protection and piercing protection on 2 different sets of pants, and it's only level 3, and I'm a little disappointed, which is fine, not as good as it can be. So for that, we're going to just wait and deal with it another day. While I was running around doing this, I'll take a little bit of time talking about my break. Unlike last time, this wasn't built out of burnout. Last time I was just done general playing Minecraft and doing YouTube and stuff like that. This time it honestly was just I didn't have time. My schedule changed and I was super busy and didn't have time to do it. I would have kept posting videos, but unfortunately I just didn't have any footage left that I could use. Normally I like to keep a few weeks ahead of stuff, but I used all that and then there was nothing. So I'm sorry for the really long delay. My schedule cleared up and I was able to play, but then I ended up going out of town for the holiday, so long story short, the reason there's a video this week is because I was able to open Minecraft for the first time in months. With that came the fact that the whole new update was released, meaning that I needed to update all of my mods that I'm using. Replay mod hasn't been done yet, so I'll need to work on that eventually, which is always a journey for me, considering that I forgot how to do it and generally do every single time I have to do it. I've moved away from using Optifine on the last update, so I had to do a bit of remembering what I need to do in order to get it to work. Anyways, I was able to get it, and then all I had to do was find a location where I could find a chunk that hadn't been loaded yet that had a temple in it, so we could actually do this, which is starting to get further and further from my home base, which I find a bit annoying, but also understandable. Do people normally just redo their seeds or something? I'm not sure how to handle this, so any suggestions would be great. Maybe, I don't like the idea of abandoning this seed, maybe swap back over to hardcore mode. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But eventually, we found a temple, and I set up a portal after getting lost a few times in the nether and then on the roof when I was done doing this. But it makes the journey a little bit easier, and I found it, so we can go in. So I don't know anything about these things. I've seen the opening page and stuff, but that's about it. I don't know how any of these things work. I haven't ever known how anything works in Minecraft until we stumble upon it. So there's that. First off, I really like the fact that there's so much copper. I was little high up, so I couldn't just plop down, that I decided that I was going to try and dig my way down, which is perfectly fine. I do think it's funny that I keep crouching to try and open this chest when that's not how chests work. And then when I finally get down to it, it was empty, which I don't know why or what that means. Then I go over to this thing and it makes a noise, which I don't know what that means. So I look at that and see that there is a hole in the ground in the area next to it, and I feel like something should be happening. But then I see the spawner and I start to build a bridge, and then the skeletons come at me and I miss the stairs and I have to go back, and then they hit me, and then I wait a minute before I head back down, remembering to put on my chest plate this time so that I can be protective. I can hear them and see them, and then I wish I had my bow and a shield, but then I decide to face them, and then I die. So that's great, but never fear. I have the emergency elytra that we have learned over the years that can get us back up. So I pop back to the portal and go down the stairs, grab all my stuff, duck out as fast as I can, and check that I have everything because it's still all in different spots. So I keep thinking that I lost things like my sword and stuff like that. In the end, I head back in. I like that I do the block trick for wither skeletons, even though these are not that tall, so it's not going to do anything. I get the torch on the spawner, and then I fall into this bottom level, but thankfully I have some blocks from earlier that I can use to get out of here. And then the skeleton comes at me, and I also see that there are a whole lot more spawners, so I decide to run for the hills. And once I get back to the upper level, I see that there's even a creeper over in this corner, which is always great. So I decide that I will figure this out another time, and so I head back to the main base. But overall, I think that they're very cool. Having no idea how the mechanics work, so I'm gonna have to play it a couple more times to sort of figure out what's going on. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a like if you like the video, and comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.